if somebody is in love, why were they not supposed to be in love?
See, you framing the question like this because we're live, so you're trying to make me look bad. That's not the
No, I'm not.
That's not that's not what I was trying to say. What I'm saying is, you know what? Everybody's in, and when the video starts, if I try to explain it now, I'm gonna look really bad. So I just want to say, welcome everybody.
Welcome everyone. Say hello when you come in.
Oh, she's first. We got to give a shout out to the people who get in here first.
Hey, Brianna.
Fly.
Hey, Siobhan.
What up, cuz?
Kasaun's waiting for you at the door. Literally.
That's right here. What you? Yeah. You can say hello.
Hey, y'all.
That's not the cameras over here.
Hey.
Hi. How are you?
Hey, y'all. Have fun today.
That's right.
Hey,
That's right. I don't do her like Tasha does, like Tasha does Ernest.
Wait, I thought you were talking about Derek Jackson.
No, talking about you. Tasha Jackson.
What? I need to play this video on my screen. Welcome everybody.
What up, Latoya? Reese, what up, cuz?
I know, Toy, you probably not cut up, but we ain't talking about nothing for real tonight. They ain't talking about nothing last night.
Why would you start off the show by telling people the product ain't gonna be no good?
It's gonna be good, but we ain't talking about the show like that.
Hey y'all, welcome in. Good luck. I hope you don't open no restaurant. Hey, thank y'all for coming to our restaurant. Listen, our regular chef ain't here, but it's the same menu. Like, that's a terrible. That's right. Tasha Jackson, because she'll never show Ernest. I'm the one that had to reveal the text message, so you know what I'm saying?
A private relationship is a happy relationship. Only everybody in my business, okay?
That sound like that's something a cult leader would say. Listen, it's our business. Don't even worry about all of them. What up, Jerry? Jerry,
Reese, you know what's going on tonight. You know what's going on tonight.
Reese, little do you know.
We have a special presentation.
Hey, Reese, no, let's not. I'm not even spoiling it, Reese. Little do you know. Just pin that comment. Pin Reese's. Everybody, just pin Reese's comment in your head. This is our EOLC planning meeting. Little do you know. Jamal made sure to sign in early so he didn't get cussed out like last week.
So he don't get his pay docked.
That's right, Jerry. What up, Jerry?
Let me see if I can pin that comment on my.
Yeah, okay. So here's the way. Here's what the show's doing. They want to take the longest season ever and do what? Make it longer. So they added some random unmatchables / couples couch / couples cam / recap / prediction / you're on the show, so you're expert somehow / recap /
continue.
She's in the Illuminati. She's recording this for something else.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Jerry, you in LA? What up? I didn't know that. So they're dragging it out. So next week is the season finale or part 1 of the season finale. We're gonna be here till July with new material. I don't know. They're gonna find a new way. It's gonna be.
All right, Jerry's comment is pinned.
I think. Oh, you just okay.
But we can't see that. It's in.
So I think next week is the finale or part 1 of the finale. And then it's a reunion, part 1 of the reunion. They got a lifetime special on how Dr. Cal chooses the socks. This season will just never end, people. It's Groundhog's Day, and I'm tired of it.
Yes, I'm really tired of it.
That's a fact.
But we'll do a little. I watched the episode last night. I don't expect anyone else to have watched the episode last night because
I didn't. Listen.
I don't expect anyone Anyone in the comments, if you didn't watch it, I don't expect anyone.
You got to protect your peace. I couldn't do it. For what?
Yeah. It was an hour of.
Well, see, and these are the comments that get ignored.
Brianna, let me tell you something. Maybe another season. This season.
If there was any season for the LOEC, it would be this one. Oh, Jerry, they caught you slipping. They made you watch it.
Okay, good. So then you can make some comments about what they talked about, because I don't have comprehensive notes about it. A few notes here and there. You can help me with it. Let me find my notes.
You're not gonna introduce that level of drama in my life and then make me watch it for 6 months. Like I can't. Just it's over.
6 months. 6 months. Yes.
NBA playoffs is coming up. I don't have time for the stress in my life. So I'm y'all gonna have to tell me what happened yesterday.
So I'm Natasha. This is Kasaun. We review Married at First Sight, and we're reviewing season 12 Atlanta. And excuse me. Am I on the right microphone? 1 moment.
That's it. Thank you. Same here, Reese. Same here. Oh, we have some really special announcements. So if you did not watch the episode, this is still unlike what Tasha's saying. There is a reason to stay.
For sure.
She was like, listen, I ain't watching, ain't nothing to happen. So
okay, so you might need your headphones. I hear myself again. Hi,
Veronica.
Do you guys hear me echoing? Let me know.
I don't hear echo at all.
Okay. So Beth and Jamie, Karen and Miles, and our secretary is in the room. Dr. Shivani is here.
We have more on that later.
I'm not sure if I watched it. Whatever one you watched, it doesn't matter at this point.
If you thought it was an episode, it's probably the wrong one.
Right. If you thought you were supposed to see all the couples actually doing things together and talking, wrong episode.
Wrong episode.
So it was Beth and Jamie, Karen and Miles, and Amani and Woody having a fireside chat about the couples, also their own experiences going into decision day, how they felt, how they what they felt going into decision day, if they felt like they were if they felt like they were going to say yes or no, what led up to it, all the stuff that they were talking about their own experiences basically. And then they would also pick a couple and say if they thought that they were going to make it or not, what they thought about the couple, and so on and so forth.
Oh, does this sound better to you?
Yes, it does. I don't hear myself.
Oh, I got a weird. I hate these headphones. It feel like.
What happened to your other ones?
These headphones feels like they should be connected to a Walkman. So my wife took my good headphones.
Yes, but mine is yours, and what's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine.
No, so my wife broke her headphones, and then she started using my headphones, and then she was like, "Well, I'll buy a new pair of headphones." And now she has my headphones. Now I'm stuck with the cheap one she used to replace. You know, it's a life of sacrifice. It's a life of sacrifice, and it's just.
That's marriage. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine.
These headphones came from Radio Shack, and they don't even exist no more. But you know, for the show, for the EOLC.
Thank you. So right.
Tell them, Jamal.
Welcome to marriage. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. I'm kind of selfish. I'm an only child in a way. I have a brother, but I kind of grew up by myself. And so a lot of my things, I'm like, I don't like to share a lot. Like I share, but like some stuff, I'm like, do I really want to share it? Like I had a guest come over one time and they were like, hey, do you have a toothpaste that I can use? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. So I took them down a new box of toothpaste. I keep like new toothbrushes and toothpaste. So I took them down box of toothpaste. And they were like, oh, why didn't you just, bring it? I didn't have to open a new one. You could just brought me the same one you were using. I'm like, that one's mine.
There is an obvious joke about having a guest come over, why they would need toothpaste, which is like a next day. But I'm not going to go that far. Because when I do, I get accused of invading privacy. But I just want you to know the joke is there. So I just want you to know there's a natural joke there about a guest coming over and then toothpaste, and it's fine.
I have lots of overnight guests. I feel like my house is like a retreat for people. They come to relax. I have a welcome basket for them when they come.
If there's anyone watching this who can please explain to her, this is because you be thinking it's me, and I don't think you realize. I don't know if it's the way you phrase things.
Jerry, you just be right. This is not what's happening.
That's fine. I just want you to know that it's an easy bridge to cross.
But what I'm saying is I took the toothpaste downstairs to them because their room is downstairs. Our room is upstairs. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It's your world, sister. I'm just a co-host. I'm just I'm just trying to play my part. Yo, am I the only one? Well, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna make the joke. And then she was like, oh no, don't take it like that. I have guests all the time. I'm like, but that's okay. You just make it more, but it's fine. Fine. There you go.
Anyway,
there you go,
Doc. So the first couple that they discussed was Vincent and Brianna. And thank you, Brianna. And she stayed before I even had the guest room fully together. That she a real one.
Okay. Shout out to everyone who stayed in the guest room as well, I guess. Guest of Tasha's tonight. Unite. Okay. Y'all got it.
I was going to explain myself further, but I feel like if I try to explain myself even further, it's not.
Just let it go. Just go ahead. Oh, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Just go ahead and wipe your feet, take your coat off, hit thumbs up. All right.
Thumbs up button. Please. Thank you. Okay. So they talked about Vincent and Brianna. Beth said he needs to just stop being so sensitive and he needs to get over himself, basically. And they all pretty much decided that they think Brianna and Vincent will make it. And Jamie thinks that they'll say yes on decision day, but break up after. Which I was like, okay, interesting. Then they were talking about Eric and Virginia. And, Miles was saying he doesn't like how Eric be so controlling. And why you make that face?
No comment. Continue.
Okay. And he said that, her having to text at these certain times or all this stuff, he felt like, he feels that Eric has a lot of insecurities that he needs to work out. And Woody felt the same way. He agreed with him. And Beth was saying that she wasn't really feeling Virginia like that. She was like, she's too much of a party girl. She needs to get over it. She's about to be 27 and she needs to get out of the party life and grow up and do something with her life. It's time. And Beth also said Eric and Virginia remind her a lot of her and her husband because they're so toxic and they be arguing all the time. And
which does go to my point, but okay. Now, all right. So Eric and Virginia would be an example of the point I was making earlier. Does that make sense to you?
Well, say it again.
This is a trap, but I will walk into it. So what I said was, like Eric and Virginia, seeing them happy, does that make you happy?
They're not happy. So,
but
I don't see them happy.
All right. Let's move on.
They're not. if they were actually like Beth and Jamie, they're happy. I am confused, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel the same way that you feel, but I guess I can understand what you're saying. But I'm not mad at people who are genuinely happy.
Okay.
Right. Beth, the moral compass, exactly. And everybody pretty much don't know what they're gonna say because they're like, Virginia's gonna be the wild card. They're sure that Eric's gonna say yes, but they really can't read. This is why I was echoing. Hold up. Maybe it was me and not you. Go ahead, take your headphones out. Hello?
Am I still good?
Am I good? Yeah, we're good.
This whole time, you were making me wear headphones.
5 minutes.
And you hit 2 buttons on your computer.
It was like I realized my headphones were plugged all the way into the computer. Anyway, they can't really read Virginia. Oh no, I am still echoing. I hear it now. See what I'm saying? So maybe it wasn't me. I was gonna concede, but maybe. Yeah. So they don't know what they're gonna say, and they not sure about them staying together. They talked about Haley and Jacob, and they talked about how awkward Jacob is, and everyone basically said that Haley.
It's echo.
Yeah, I can hear myself. I was gonna try to go with it. Beth said that Haley has nothing going for her life. And she was like, we know all this stuff about Jacob, but what do we really know about Haley? Nothing.
We know all this stuff about Jacob.
Yeah. Well, like we know about his house and stuff. We know about his personality, how he's, kind of stoic, and we know things about him, and we know nothing about her. That's what she said. And I honestly don't remember. I kind of zoned out when they got to the point where they were deciding if they think they're gonna stay together or not.
Zoned out.
Yeah, this episode was. Look, I zoned back in after because.
Okay.
Who watched it? Reese, you said you watched it.
So,
Jerry, tell me what they said about Haley and Jacob.
Can we address this question? Beth is the one that is responsible for what I consider to be a top 5 Married at First Sight quote of all time, which is basic Caucasian sex.
I don't know if she watched it. She watched Married at First Sight back then.
Got it.
Let me find a picture.
Beth and Jamie were from what season?
They all flew together for me. They were North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yep, they were the same. What's that black couple that just had the baby?
Deanna and Greg.
They were the same season as Deanna and Greg, and the tall basketball player and the other guy that was really, really trash. Well, the basketball player was really trash. So yeah.
So this is Beth here.
Just so you know, I'm just saying this out loud, Tasha. We got a whole EOLC presentation. We got a whole EOLC conversation to have later on. But I want to add something to this and this is a spoiler. The top 5. I want to add a list to the content. Top 5 decision day surprises of all time. And they're absolutely on my list. I did not think Jamie and Beth would still be together. Are you mute? I can't hear you. I
am. Jerry said we know.
Got to get it together. This is This is too big. This is too big of a night for us to be falling short now.
It's gonna go up from here. Okay, it's gonna go up from here. We know her mom are Karens. Definitely surprised Beth and JB are together.
That's a fact.
Yes, Matt was trash for sure. Beth was saying Haley isn't really trying. Yes, everyone in the entire world says that Haley wasn't trying.
Except for Captain Believe a Liar. Good old Telltale Tasha over here. Defense attorney Tasha.
I believe the best in people.
You believe people in general. You don't even believe, you just believe everything. You believe everything in people.
Whatever. So yeah, somebody tell me what Jerry, what did they say about them? Who was gonna say yes, who's gonna say no? Did they just say that they weren't gonna stay together? Because I don't remember.
Tasha, did you watch this episode at all? Did you? You made it through one commercial and then.
So anyway, we get to Ryan and Clara, and everybody basically loves Ryan and Clara, except Woody. Everybody was like, I like them. I like how mature the relationship is. They connect really well, blah, blah, blah. And Woody's like, I'm gonna be the oddball. I don't like them. I feel like everything they do is surface level, and I don't feel like they're connecting on a deeper level at all. Okay. They said Jacob's mind is made up.
Did any couples say or give any insight about these couples that we did not already know? I feel like we kind of all know what's going
Everything
on.
that they're saying is stuff that everyone in the entire world has discussed already.
I mean,
you watched it for Keith?
Oh, you a fan of Keith? Do tell.
But Jamie thinks that Ryan will say no on decision day. He thinks that he's going to be in his head and overthink it and believes that he will say no. And then when it got to Paige and Chris, everybody was saying Chris is trash, of course. And their predictions were that Miles said that they're both gonna say no and then end up in an entanglement afterward. And then Karen said that they're gonna say, I don't remember if she said they're gonna say yes or no, but they're gonna be in a situationship. They're gonna say yes and be in a situationship. Woody thinks that they're gonna say yes. Beth said they're gonna say no and then still be messing around. And then Jamie said they're going to say yes and it's going to fall apart the next day, just like every time Chris says something good and then it falls apart the next day.
Is there a difference between an entanglement and a situationship?
I think maybe an entanglement includes more than two people. Like he has a fiance, a mother of his child. Maybe the entanglement is he's, cheating on one.
Okay.
A situationship is like you not really nothing, but you're pretending like you're something, but it's not really a thing.
I just figured it sounds, your situation with Ernest kind of sounds similar to both of those. So I was just trying to find a distinction between the two. But
if I had a relationship with someone named Ernest, why would you think they will be fake?
I mean, okay, that's fine. No disrespect. Respectfully, Ernest.
That was very disrespectful.
Of who?
Of me. If I had a relationship with someone named Ernest, it would actually be real. I wouldn't be in a situationship, especially if they were living in my house. Have standards.
I mean, okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect. Just, I don't know. You seem to have been entertaining other people during this whole season, so I just.
What?
Wow.
For what it's worth, they did individually express whether they will stay together. So 6 opinions of each individual person on the show is a lot to handle. I feel like this episode was just
pointless.
A waste. They did show the preview of Chris and Paige saying that they're both undecided. And then Dr. Viviana is like, no, I'm not taking that. And he's like, well, we can't make a decision. And she's like, Like, first of all, you don't get to change the rules here. This is decision day. This is the day you decide to make the decision. So that's all that happened on that.
What is there to make a decision? Oh boy. I can already see next week is going to be a 3-hour episode. I'm already hip.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's talk about the preview of Chris. So, okay. Let's talk about it then. What you got to say, Jamal? Yes, absolutely. Why? What are you shocked at?
Wait, what is Veronica's comment about?
Wait. Yeah, I was like, they're both going to say no, but they said yes and are still together. I'm shocked and they're wait, what?
I'm gonna let's just say they're talking about Beth and Jamie. I'm assuming is that who she's talking about? They
did say that they were going to try for a baby.
Oh okay. My Lord! Woo! I almost let go. I almost let go. Here's the question though. It's not the problem is not that Paige and Chris are undecided on decision day. I'm perplexed that the decision was made already. Y'all done divorced 3 times already. What are y'all? There's no decision to make. What are y'all? How you undecided on a decision you made 2 months ago?
Right. Reed, that scared the mess out of me. I
don't know. You
can't. A baby.
Y'all need to start putting who y'all talking about in parentheses on your comments because y'all you're sending the chat into a tiffy.
Right. They had me saying in 3 weeks talking about we undecided. You had time to figure it out.
That man been shooting her all kind of text messages off camera. Now he can move freely without no public pressure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Jamal, what you talking about? What did Paige say? Wait, what did Paige say?
You know the unfortunate part about this? You know who's gonna get dragged the worst next week?
Paige.
Mm-hmm. Chris, he already got his. Paige, oh, God bless the young sister. Just don't even log in. Just log out of everything for a couple weeks. Let it go.
She's gonna have to go. She's gonna have to go away from social media for a time, for sure. Paige was undecided too. Yeah. They both was undecided. Dumb.
Wait,
who announced what on the show yesterday?
Can you say some names, Veronica? Because you are confusing all of us.
Who are you talking about? Beth and Jamie said that, and which is surprising because Beth and Jamie both, when they went for the audition, they both said that they wanted kids, right? They got married and both were like, I lied about that. Both of them had lied about wanting kids in the audition, got matched and was like, yeah, I don't really want kids. And they're like, yeah, actually me neither. I just said that. So that worked out for them. And now they're trying for a baby, which is interesting.
Shout out to them, man.
I don't care what Chris does. She was undecided talking about this is the hardest thing. This poor child. How old is she? Am I older than her?
Old enough.
She's old enough. For sure.
I think she's 26, 27.
Wow. A baby. A
baby.
I'm trying to remove this. Yes. She's a baby.
Okay.
Anything below my age is a child at this point in my mind. 25 and under is children. 12 years old. Veronica, you still ain't named no names. Veronica, you must be behind. She must be behind. She must have paused it and then came back and now she's just talking. That's what it is.
Yeah, Veronica, we in real.
I found out what happened.
You're confusing us in real time.
Yeah, right. When she gets to this point, she'll be like, sorry. But yeah, she's definitely behind. Okay.
When you get to this part of the video, Veronica, who are you talking about? We love you. We need to know. This
part of the video, hashtag I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, she way behind. Look, she said, I don't like how Chris was speaking for Paige in the preview. Oh, okay.
So we're going to move on to the second part of this episode.
I could not be more excited for this. You hear me?
I would like for you all to get the likes up. There's 12 people in here. Can we get a few more likes so that we can move on to the next part of the to this episode? It's very important. So for weeks and weeks, we have been, talking about the EOLC conference. And tonight, first of all,
here we go.
It's just late. So where's she at? See,
your Wi-Fi is late as well.
Mine?
You starting to I think you turned chopped and screwed for a second.
No, it's fine.
Okay, sure.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, then okay. Just keep going now.
Reese is late. So when she watched this back, Asia's late. When she watched this back, just know that we was looking for you.
One Hanama.
Okay. So first of all, we have a special guest tonight. We have been talking about the EOLC conference. Our first special guest is going to be the secretary of the EOLC conference. Everyone please put your hands together for Dr. Siobhan.
Y'all
welcome, Dr.
Siobhan. Cuz
Dr. Siobhan, welcome.
What's good, everybody?
Man, this show just went to another level.
Hey, listen. When you accept offering, that's what happens. You can up your game. The building fund is right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Just so you all know, if you're surprised, none of you should be surprised that Dr. Siobhan is on. She is light skinned, and those are the only people Tasha allows on her channel.
Dark skin plantains matter.
Come on.
All day.
So we had our first production meeting, and Dr. Siobhan.
Did you say praise God?
That's a good stuff.
Oh, okay. Did you say praise God?
And we had our first production meeting, and it was awesome. We have a lot of great episodes coming for you all. We're going to talk about it in a few minutes. But first, Dr. Siobhan has presented to us the plans for the.
Don't even intro it that much.
Okay. He's not gonna even let it go. He's not gonna let it. He gonna be like, just draw the curtain.
All right.
See, people been missing.
Count
people
down.
been missing time. All right, we'll go back to that later. Y'all been where y'all been?
Brianna, planting was tried so long ago.
We did it on camera.
On camera. On camera.
Oh, Veronica just checked in. she just fast forwarded.
Okay.
Hey, Veronica, just so you know, Biden won the election.
No, we're not gonna do my girl like that. She's usually on time.
I'm joking.
She good.
I love her.
She got that Xfinity internet situation chip.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I got Xfinity.
Yeah, well, that says a lot.
Drum roll, please. We present to you the EOLC 2021 conference.
We forgot to say what city we're going to be in. What city is this?
Oh, Lord.
Alexandria, Virginia.
That's what we can afford. Coming straight out of Compton.
Right. So everyone, welcome to the EOLC conference 2021.
Not to be confused with the LOEC. We're not nowhere near the people. We are suing them for copyright infringement.
We are set apart.
We are boycotting.
Holiness.
Now we're set apart.
Holiness.
Siobhan, you can go ahead and explain. I will click through. You let me know when you want me to go to the next screen. I'm
ready for the lobby view. I think everyone in the chat is feeling it.
Right.
They already know we got to move back some of the dates.
Yes, we gotta move the dates back.
The 3rd through the 7th ain't gonna work. Black people are late. Y'all ain't get your registration money in.
That's before Lifetime decided that Miles and Karen needed to have a say-so on who was gonna make it on decision day.
Exactly. We were on schedule until Lifetime came out with an extra 3 more episodes before the finale. As you can see, our sponsors brought to you by Lifetime, Butter Pecan Insure, SugarDaddy.com. All of these are our sponsors. Trade transcription services by Jamal.
No.
Jamal got transcription services. Please
I'm pretty sure that's Jamal at the information desk.
Yes. He's telling everyone where to go. If you see somebody with an earpiece, that's Brother Jamal. That would be him. Next slide.
Inspire and reboot. I can't with that.
Yeah.
We will eventually. We're not leaving this program until we break down the psychology of the logo of the EOLC conference.
Oh yes, I want somebody at the end of this to tell me what they think about the logo, because that's an original piece right there.
Siobhan is responsible. Siobhan is responsible.
Next slide. We're ready. Listen, there are workshops. There are exhibit halls. There are vendors. Yeah. We need badges. We want to make sure that you are not part of the ELOC. So there are identifiers. Okay. Tons of single people here. 6 Mount Zion is going to be sponsored, not first, not second. Come on, Kasaun, not third.
They're not even. They couldn't even make it to 4th Mount Zion.
Not even 4th, not 5th.
Oh,
bring it all around to the 6th Mount Zion. They're going to be here. We also have private investigators. Paige, you might want to visit that booth. Check out your man and see if he's got a baby on the way before he gets on the show. Oh, that allows people to get ready.
You a little late. This is the presentation for the EOLC conference 2021.
Yeah, what's good?
We in the workshop section now.
Somebody text Asia. Where is she? My boo is missing it.
She ain't DM me her number.
Oh, Asia, she's gonna be mad.
Right, all these babies in here.
Well, we must say,
some people are single parents, Jamal. I don't know what this is.
A part of the birth of the EOLC is because someone who brought a baby into the situation. So maybe we wouldn't be here without somebody bringing a baby into the equation. So there's something to keep in mind, Jamal. We got you.
It's nostalgic. That's how we see it, Jamal. We're not discriminating. Next slide.
Uh-oh. Her Wi-Fi kicked.
She's on the private investigation panel.
That's the first comment her Wi-Fi kicked in on time for.
Oh my God.
Of course, we're going to have our cast. Of course, they're going to be presenting. There will not be mics in the audience because the way that y'all come for folks, it would just be disrespectful. So we're just going to keep it to Natasha as our moderator, and that's it. We're going to cut it off at that.
No, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on now. If we're going to have all these panelists on here, Tasha on stage hosting, defending all the liars, I don't know if it's the best use of our time. We can talk about that offline, but I just want to raise that as a concern.
Y'all need to vote in the comments who you think should be the host. I like Tasha because she's going to switch it up.
I'm
Tasha
fair.
Might be on your side.
You're fair.
I'm fair.
I
try to look at it from all angles.
I like
it. I don't let anybody attack anyone.
Tasha's gonna be.
I try to make sure. I try to make sure things are fair. Veronica, yes, you'll be able to anonymously tweet in your questions. There'll be a QR code for you to scan for the form.
Hashtag EOLC 2021 because it's gonna be an annual event. Next slide. Oh yes, there is more. What is a conference without a luncheon? You got to eat. There's a banquet hall. Dr. Pepper is going to be our speaker. She's going to talk to us about narcissistic behavior, dealing with people whom
Chris will be supplying the Harold's chicken for the luncheon.
Defining people we should not be in relationship with. understanding ourselves so that we know if we should be in relationship with God first and then ourselves second. Paige, I'm talking to you. I don't know what church you go to, but
or what God who's been talking to you.
I don't, or what God has been talking to you. Yeah, which one are you worshiping? Because it's not my Lord and Savior. But next slide.
Hey yo,
next slide.
Put that comment up now.
Wait,
no,
I'm presenting on a poster on the consequence of the not the community.
Wait, how many people are in the LOEC community?
Are y'all protesting outside of the conference?
Who is y'all? When did this become an underground community?
Brianna, I need you.
I have questions.
Right.
I have definite questions.
You don't have actual research. He's an actual
I'm
researcher.
concerned. Like, are y'all gonna? I think they're gonna be picketing outside of our doors. Like, what's really going on?
We'll have security.
Danny,
we'll have security.
Danielle, I'm so happy you're here. The cast needs to be the special guests and the attendees as well. They need to join some of the workshops, and then they can just be the panelists. But they definitely need to attend some of these workshops.
Will Chad be attending?
Are you asking me?
No, I just want to see if you would blush, and you absolutely did. Continue, Dr. Schwarr.
She definitely blushed. Who is Chad?
You've been here. What you mean? Who is Chad?
You mean Chad?
Chad Oubre?
Okay.
Oh.
Let's move.
Chad Oubre, not my anything. He's actually probably married or something. That's what somebody said.
Oh.
But that's Ryan's brother.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
Merch. Listen, you got to dig deep because all of this is not free. We've got t-shirts from your favorite quotables all season long. We've been listening to your chat. We've been paying attention.
That's a fact.
We know that you want the Sure Love Ryan shirts. For sure. We know that you want to talk about that bracelet. It's not a done deal. It's not a done deal. Haley can bring the bracelet back. It doesn't matter. We know that you want the mug. You're going to need the t-shirt. You're going to need the mask, the bracelet, the keychain. There's a vendor. After you sign vendor's contract with Jamal, because he's handling everything.
Yeah, that's all Jamal.
I'm true to this, not new to this, is I'm definitely going to need that hoodie.
I need that one too.
You know what I'm enjoying most? I'm enjoying the idea that I know someone in this chat is wondering if these shirts are really for sale. And I'm just enjoying the possibility. It's great.
Yeah, like they're like, send me the link. Like, drop the link. So
like, all right, this is funny, but like, can I get a Sure Love Ryan shirt?
Right. No, like somebody should tag Lifetime because they're doing it wrong. They're doing it wrong.
We have connects, okay? So I mean,
are we joking? Danny. Are we joking?
Yes, Danny. No, let's do it. Let's do it. I really am true to this. So I say, let's do it.
So let me go backwards. BM missed the beginning. Let me go back to the outside.
Oh, BM.
But yes, this is the conference plans. It'll probably be right.
Can we talk about the brilliance of the logo, though?
Yes, let's. I can't even zoom in because
I need somebody in the chat to talk about what they see in that. What has inspired them? Legs closed. Let's come up with a prize. I think we should come up with a prize for the shirts and the sweatshirts and the. Although if it's going to be a hot girl summer, we might need tanks and sundresses.
Crops. Crop tops.
We'll still keep the legs closed. But you
exactly. Drop a yes in the chat if you want the sweat. Exactly. Drop a yes in the chat if you want the sweatshirt. Hit that like button so we know if you want the merch for real.
Yes, Jamal. They sure do.
You know, if there is a shirt that we are missing, we are missing my hand.
Yes, yes.
We are. That is the last.
That's definitely a needs to be a shirt.
I want the Kasaun zoom in. That's the shirt I want.
Oh well, you know, it has to go through a lot of lawyers and stuff. Let's just stick to the stuff.
I definitely need a "we're saying the same thing" crop top.
We're saying
Daisy Dukes. The Jacob Daisy Dukes. Oh
no!
Yes.
Oh no! Not the Jacob bottom jeans with the boots with the fur.
Jacob bottom.
Oh my gosh.
The Jacob bottoms. Oh no!
Very 100%. The ones you just casually had in your closet.
Oh no!
Casually had that in your closet.
For $20 extra, they come with neon on the butt.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. And a tag that says, they were just casually in my closet. I just had a pair.
Hey, that is funny to me.
You just had a pair, Siobhan.
Isn't that what he said? That's what he said. She was like, "Did you go out and buy those?" And he was like, "I just had a pair." And we were all like,
"Yes,
what? Who just has a pair?"
I love the logo, like a chastity sign, almost like you want a pig button.
Completely.
I also need a hoodie that says Jacob is a grown man.
For sure. 100%.
Oh, if I saw somebody in real life wearing this, I'm suing. You stole it from the video.
We got it on record tonight.
Got a trademark. Yeah, what's the poor man's trademark? Do we got to send it to ourselves?
No, this is it. We recorded it.
It's published, so it's done. Okay. Until we're in court and the judge says that doesn't work. Who told y'all that? And
but we'll always have the logo.
Okay. We put it out there.
I want to hear from you all in the chat. What conference workshops would you like to attend?
Listen, guys, I know this is a lot to take in, everybody. This is a lot.
Yes, everybody put some hand claps in the chat for Dr. Siobhan. This was absolutely amazing.
That's
absolutely amazing.
That is so nice.
Seriously.
We're family.
Over the top, way above all the expectations.
Right, the vision.
I never expected. It was a surprise.
And make it plain.
Right, the vision.
So that everyone with their eyes open and legs closed can run.
And watch him fight your battles. Just quote anything at the top of your head. That's how old people do.
That's it. That's a fact.
Brianna,
now,
legs are open. Those are feet.
What is wrong with you?
That are open.
What is wrong with you?
The thighs are closed.
The thighs are closed. That's what needs to be
told. That's where it matters.
Oh, all right. Let me put my.
Brianna said the legs are closed at the bottom, the open at the bottom.
Oh, all right. Let me
she's looking for an entryway.
All right, let me just put my mouse over stop cam just in case I see where this conversation is going. Yeah, Siobhan, that was exceptional.
You guys are so nice.
Exceptional. Now, I must say, while we were on, that while this is amazing, we do have some extremely dope content coming up even after the season ends. Unless Tasha just cut it because she's not saying anything. Okay, thank you. Say something, Tasha. It's your channel. Say something. Dude,
I don't want to overtalk you.
Praise the Lord, saints.
Oh, that was it. That's all I had to say. It's called the segue.
Before we got there, I wanted to know what workshops they wanted to attend for the conference.
Do we give them options?
Yeah, they can suggest some workshop titles.
This is the most
for the conference. We also need a Oh Jesus,
Wow, Jerry.
Okay.
Jerry, is that sexually or just
Taking
verbally?
notes.
Because Clara was the one who said every night.
Mouth closed.
And I don't know.
Workshop. Maybe it's about because Ryan did tell her early on what's between us. Everything between me, every little thing that we do. Should be between. He said, "Stop talking."
Yeah,
okay, please. He said, "Stop talking. Stop being everybody."
It didn't sound like it because she went right over to that girls group and
stop being in everybody's business. Stop talking about our business. So it's a double entendre for this conference, for this workshop.
Woo.
Is keep your mouth closed.
Woo.
And keep your stuff private, but also have standards.
There's like so many.
Why are you typing and you put your camera on and say something?
I was like, who is this joining the chat?
Right. First of all, I know a lot private. Ja Rule was the top of the charts at one point in my life.
Bon Bon Blizzard Mix. That's all I'm gonna say, Tasha.
Are you disagreeing, Kasaun?
I have no comment.
Are you disagreeing that Ja Rule was at the top of the charts at one point in life?
No, he agrees that you should keep relationship stuff private. I know, because if we called his wife and we asked her, "Are y'all private?" I need Kayshawn's walk. I need her on speed dial. I need her in the group chat. That's where we need her, in the group chat.
I mean, I think, we've all shared stories. Everybody who shows their face on this channel.
Don't do that.
Oh, okay. We're not.
Don't do things you should do. Things that you should do.
You've done such a great job today. I'm going to leave you alone this time. Oh, but the stories we could tell.
Listen.
Look at
nobody's got to expose me.
No. Nobody said expose. See, no. Those are trigger words. Nobody said expose. What I do is I ask the right questions.
Yeah.
For us to all share.
Jamal, you peeped that. Things that Kayshawn should be sharing? Nothing. At all. Nothing.
Listen,
we're all good on this side.
Let's just say our production meetings are great. But what I will say, so even when when workshops, are there like relationship topics that y'all are interested in talking about? Because we're gonna end up talking. Because I try to ask Tasha a lot, and obviously she is as secretive as.
Who's secretive? I feel like I share a lot. I share to be on for the whole world to see. I share a lot.
No,
but kind of you do, but kind of don't though.
Oh.
Like
because I don't want to get caught up.
In what? This ain't the rapture. It's a story. Ooh, okay. So Reese said the difference between entanglements and situationships.
That's a great word.
Hey Siobhan, what's your definition? What's the difference between an entanglement and a situationship?
I think y'all hit it on the head. I think an entanglement is multiple parties, right? And situationship is just undefined foolery, mess, unrighteousness.
Unrighteousness.
Unholy.
I'm actually writing these down, by the way.
Unholy. Reproach, as the Bible puts it. Reproach.
Jerry, oh my God. Jamal, thank you. I share a lot.
Jamal, facts.
That is such a great segue.
I'm not even about to look at y'all because
Here goes the story. Here goes the story. If you liked it,
no, wait.
No, pull up. We about to come on because ain't no Hampton girls ever scared.
Oh.
I talked to a guy from church.
Don't leave now, Kasaun.
Don't leave now. Don't be scared.
You wanted. Come on back.
Don't be scared. You brought it up, cousin.
I didn't bring nothing up. I have no frame of reference for any of this. I have nothing to do with this.
This is your doing.
Nothing to do with this.
I talked to a young man at church who could not have been too young, but he was a young man at the time. And he was an armor bearer, faithful church attendee. I can't speak on nobody's relationship. But we went on a date. We laughed. We had a great time, great conversation. I asked him, do you have any children? He said, yes, I have 4 little ones. I said, wonderful, good news. Continue to talk. Our talking only lasted for like 2 or 3 weeks. We were talking about football. It came up that his oldest is signed to Green Bay Packers and that one day we should take a flight. We could take the jet and go out there and get flowed out.
Now, this is new information.
Wait a second.
And I said,
let me relax.
Being the financier that I am, I said, your math don't add up. Yes, please zoom in. I live for the zoom in. I said, your math doesn't add up. You told me you had, say it with me, 4 little ones. How could one of the 4 little ones work for the Green Bay Packers? This math ain't mathing. And he said, I do have 4 little ones, but I also have 4 older ones. And I was like, you, sir, have more children than days of the week. And I'm out. There's no time for me. Even Jesus rested on the Sabbath. We're not. The Lord paused on the 7th day.
That's what I want to know. He had a jet.
No, Veronica, wrong focus.
That's what I got up. I said, who's it at? They said, what? Take the jet.
No. Y'all, please don't get excited about the jet. Don't get excited about the jet. We can all get a jet. We can get an EOLC jet.
I'm like, I know we're not the same person because
with branding on the side. More children than days on the week. That's exactly what he had. And I was like,
Veronica,
week left for me.
Why would you end it after getting flued out is the goal.
What are you talking about? I've been flued out. I flew myself out. What you mean?
But I'm saying, she said she would have ended it after getting flued out. That would have been the beginning for me. Fly me out.
I don't.
And I'm done.
You would have. Wait. We just gonna skip over the fact that the advice after a story that features a starting 5 and 3 bench players.
Right. Starting 5.
The overwhelming conversation is what to do with the jet.
What are we talking about, y'all?
Write it off on the taxes. What is wrong with you people?
That's true. And write it off. There you go, Jamal. Now we thinking. Okay. Now, let's get the EOLC. Add that to the slide.
Eric will not be flying the jet. Listen, y'all think. All right, Tasha and Veronica, y'all think it's cute to fly the jet now, but that man Inferno, you might walk off that plane with 3 babies by yourself.
Listen, no, Eric looked like the type of pilot that would be driving like this because he fussing at you the whole time. He looked like he would be like turning his head.
Right, for a fact. Well, thank you, Dr. Siobhan, for that completely unsolicited story.
Honesty, transparency.
And Tasha, that's how you tell a story, Tasha. It's a beginning, a middle, and end. You tell it from a vulnerable place, and you finish it. It took you 3 weeks. It took you 3 weeks to get through Taco Bell, man. And Siobhan, she buttoned it up.
Taco Bell was still a good story. That
was a great story, which we still never really kind of settled. But
what was the end? What are you saying? He's married now, gone about his life.
Okay, that's fine. If that's how
What?
you see how it's like you.
But how do I
see how rigid?
What
else you want to know? He married now. It's like you just. It's like all right.
I'm just not sure what else I was supposed to say. He gave me the packet.
Tasha,
didn't take it serious. And
Tasha, this is not a competition.
Then we went home. What do you want me to say?
This is not a competition. It's not a competition. It's not a competition. We all have our cross to bear.
Y'all are the best hosts ever. Thank you for pulling me in. I appreciate it. I can't compete, but y'all are y'all are the best hosts ever.
With 8 kids, we're not trying to compete. Well,
me either.
Yep.
Legs closed. Jesus, take the wheel. I was like, thank you for saving me, God.
Let me go back to where
Tasha, did you know he had 8 kids?
Yeah.
Oh,
girl.
For those who are trying to figure out the connection here, Baker's dozen.
No. Wait, is Brianna?
Brianda.
Oh, so that's not Brianna.
Who?
Like
in the
Brianna,
chat?
Brianna. Yeah.
In the chat, Fly Science name is Brianda.
Gotcha.
What did he?
Because I was going to ask her if she knew that he had 8 kids.
For those who are trying to make the connection.
No, she doesn't. She don't go to our church.
Telltale Tasha and Dr. Siobhan, half a dozen in one hand and 6 whatever.
6 in another.
And octuplets down here go to the same church. So if anybody's looking for a good children's ministry or
100% of the media team for our church.
If God has ever told you, if God has ever told you that it is your purpose in life to be a stepmother, there is a place for you in Virginia somewhere.
It's not here though.
Oh, he didn't.
There is a place for you. It's not on this channel, but we can direct you.
Well, listen, I don't know. I don't know who's on here.
I know, and it's not here. I can tell you neither. That's not my calling.
Not my calling either.
Not for no 8 children. That's a Tribe Called Quest.
And
that brother can keep that.
Tribe Called Quest.
Listen, we're not going to be a TLC special up in here.
Ah, that's funny. No. Well, EOLC, this is delightful. But I must say, how many kids do Ernest have, Tasha?
Wait,
that's a good question.
You know what?
I don't think I've heard this one.
Come on, Jerry, with the good questions. Does Ernest claim his kids? We should probably establish.
Let me text him now.
We don't know. That's right. You got on speed dial.
That tickled me. That was funny. That was funny.
Wow. In 4K. Oh, he texts back. We're all in pins and needles. He must pretend. This is what I'm talking about.
He must not have had his pills yet.
Watch out for the brothers that ain't claiming their kids.
That's it. We saying the same thing.
Why did you text him?
So weird. That is funny.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So this is Ernest, guys.
Screenshot.
I said, how many kids do you have?
Yeah.
He said, ha ha ha. I said, stop playing. And then he said,
Ernest.
Only 2.
Only 2. Ask him if that's in the States.
Okay. He says one is 37 and the other is 26. Dang.
Not kids, Ernest.
You younger than your stepdaughter? That's different.
That's disrespectful.
Just so y'all, because y'all be thinking I'll be making jokes.
Wait a minute. How old are they again?
You know I'm a stand-up comedian, so anytime I say something, they think it's a joke. So I got to get receipts. All right. So this is clearly Ernest.
It's clearly him.
I said, how many kids do you have? You know, old people, they take a time. They take a couple more seconds to get themselves together.
Wow.
He said, stop. I said, stop playing.
Yeah.
He said he only has 2 kids, 37 and 26.
There it is. He ain't even cutting checks for them no more. Like,
Oh, he's free to get. That's why he's free.
Off of payroll.
That's why every time Tasha Wi-Fi get chopped and screwed, he got money to get her stuff fixed.
This is what I'm saying. I don't understand why they don't have high speed FiOS.
You know, Tasha always gets thrown off when facts get thrown around. When the receipts come out, Tasha don't know what to say.
Yeah.
First Ernest ain't exist. Then as soon as he sent me a picture, she's like, and then she's stuttering.
As soon as he sent a picture. I'm surprised he sent pictures. Honestly, because old people take pictures with an iPad.
Oh, okay.
Two fingers like this.
Well, Ernest is the man, yo. So they're both girls, which I didn't know. Martha and Maybell.
Girl dad.
Girl dad. Ernest has two daughters named Martha and Maybell.
Those are ugly names.
37 and 26.
30-year-olds. That's unfortunate.
It's an ugly name.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
You shouldn't be talking about your stepdaughters like that.
No, that's what I'm asking Siobhan. That's what she really said.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for you to be like 37 and your name is like Martha. Like Martha, don't you weep?
Well, it's Mary, don't you? It's Martha, don't you mourn?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm so young. I wouldn't know.
It's mourn?
Youth ministry.
Yes. Tell Mary, don't you weep. Tell Martha not to mourn.
Thank
mourn.
You. Education.
Wow.
MOURN.
Oh.
Mourn.
Still ugly.
Today years old. Today when I found out it was mourn.
Yeah.
You
definitely thought
know.
It was moan. Definitely thought it was moan my entire life.
Oh my God.
From birth to today.
What would she be moaning?
She was in pain. I don't know. Today years old. Today.
Oh my gosh. We gotta go back to basics.
Siobhan, can we make a Tell Martha Not to Moan t-shirt, please? I feel like that has to be added to the merch. Tell Mary, don't you weep, and tell Martha not to moan. What kind of freaky things do you think, Mary? Can I ask you a question, Tasha? Because this is a very pivotal point in the future of this show, and my opinion of you as a person. So all these years you thought they were saying, tell Mary don't you weep, and tell Martha not to moan. What did you think that meant?
Right.
How did you justify that in your head?
Where are my pearls?
Like how like sometimes you're like physically in pain and sad, like you whimper and stuff, like you moan.
Jeez.
When I'm physically in pain, I moan, and that's what I thought they were talking about. She was physically in pain.
You use the word moaning for when you're in pain?
I do. What else would I call it?
So you be telling people that you be...
I don't tell anyone
I
anything.
have abs now. I just want Tasha to know I have a 6-pack as of right now, because that is the most hilarious.
For example, like when I'm having menstrual cramps really bad, I'm in the bed.
We knew he was gonna go off on that. We knew.
I be in the bed like,
don't go nowhere, Jamal.
Like I be moaning.
Jamal.
So I don't. Jamal. That's what I thought that they were talking about in the song. I'm not joking.
Well, you know what?
This is serious.
I'm not mad at it. We're We never put words on the screen. We not
Just
there yet,
don't act like y'all don't be saying songs wrong.
Yeah, we do. 100%.
Most of the gospel songs, most people thought it was a bomb that was in Gilead.
Yes.
Like an actual bomb.
Right. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of songs that can be misinterpreted.
ALM or
Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely
a lot
right.
of Kirk Franklin songs. I mean, a lot of Fred Hammond songs. I didn't know what he was saying until I grew up. I said, oh, he's quoting scriptures. Got it. When I was younger, I was saying whatever it sounded like to me. So that's all I'm saying.
Fair.
Thank you, one hand of mine.
Who's dipping into the trees? Jamal. Jamal said it.
Exactly. We just make up words.
We do. We do.
So I feel like I'm being judged.
No.
And I feel like Vincent right now.
No, Tasha, you shouldn't feel like you are being judged. You should absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that you're being judged. What the heck is Martha, don't you moan?
What? I told you what I
What the heck does that even mean? And why do you use the word moan?
What else would I call it?
Tasha,
what are the synonyms?
Your explanation as for why you connect moaning with physical pain, you started off with the reference of your menstrual cycle. What are we doing here? Where is the finale? We have gone off the rails. We need content to review. I'm lost in life. I don't know what is going on. This woman tried to justify why she thinks Martha was moaning because when she's in the bed with her menstrual cycle, it brought her together with what Martha and Mary were doing when Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Jesus.
Oh, I mean, and then she want to act like I'm feeling judged. I don't know why. Because your justification for Mary and Martha crying and moaning is because in your bed, I gotta get off camera just to say it, on your menstrual cycle, you hurt so bad in pain that you consider it to the point of moaning. The point is not the menstrual cycle, people. The point is not the cycle. If y'all don't stop with this jet and this menstrual cycle, y'all, can y'all stay here tonight? The man had 8 kids and all y'all want to talk about is the jet. You think Mary is weeping and Martha is moaning and all y'all want to talk about is menstrual cycles. Can we stay on task?
Brought to you, sponsoring the EOLC, brought to you by Always. Make you moan. Or keep you from moaning, whichever one.
And Tasha, if you don't want to feel judged for that, Ernest has something that you can be judged for.
Oh.
Wait, thank you for your services. Tasha's online talking crazy.
Got another update?
Hey, go on.
I said Tasha's online talking crazy about you, and this is what she said. She won't get another check from me.
Wait, our trip to the
tapioca
factory.
Apparently, there was a trip to the tapioca factory, and it is canceled.
I'm glad it's canceled. Wait, where is that? Why would I eat those?
All I know is she won't.
For digestion?
According to Ernest, she won't get another check.
Tasha, you was
so we just got my internet fixed, and now,
wow.
Y'all want to jeopardize my internet. This is the whole show is on the line now.
Listen, we got to do a better job with the background checks for our media ministry. No. We just accept people as they are. And so I feel like we need to at least do a little questionnaire. Can somebody help me with that so that we don't just accept? Not from you, Tasha.
Well, Tasha, don't be too broke up about your plug quitting you. I would hate for you to start moaning on the call.
Oh my God. The respectful.
Because apparently when you get enough pain, you start moaning.
Stop.
What is the alternative What is the alternate word to use for that sound?
Crying. It's called crying.
No, there's no tears.
It's pain. It's called being in pain. What do you mean?
What is the sound that happens when you're in pain and there's no tears?
Who talks about the sound of their pain to other people?
You can hear it.
I do. I tell other people because I want them to know.
What do you call it?
Moaning.
I text Tasha and I tell her, this is it. I'm going on to glory. And I tell her where my beneficiary forms are.
Well, y'all dating 14 kids between y'all, so it's a whole lot of people moaning at that church.
Not us, though. It might be, but two of them are right here.
And it's a lot going on. And I just want to say,
he ain't moaning.
Oh my goodness.
That's a new shirt.
This
is
because the what? Legs are closed.
This has gone so far.
Siobhan, by next week, and now, mind you, I have no reason to ask you for this, but by next week, I do need a mock-up of Mary, Don't You Weep, Martha, Don't You Moan t-shirt.
Let me get
I need that. If anybody in the chat agrees, I'll just buy it. If it's a one-off, a one of one, I'm fine with it.
What were the other shirts? There were other shirts too. We can get
Kasaun, if you buy a one of one shirt that says
Mary, Don't You Weep, and Martha, Don't You Moan, and the first time you cut up one of these shows to put it on social media to tell people about the show, that better be one of the first clips you put up.
It should be a thumbnail.
People need to know that when Jesus died, you thought Martha was in the other, that someone was advising Martha, hey, Martha, don't moan.
It sounds so ridiculous,
Now, listen, y'all trying to make me out like I'm making too much.
My head
y'all making it out like I'm making too much of this, but listen to what y'all saying. I'm just telling you what y'all saying. Moaning is the sound that you make when you're in pain.
Yes.
You thought somebody was telling Mary to stop crying, and you told Martha, just don't stop being in pain. Just stop making the sound that you make when you're in pain.
Listen, I think her rationale makes sense. Black people don't write things down, and I've never seen that hymnal written, ever. What page of the hymnal book is Mary, Don't You Moan, or Martha, Don't You Cry? That's why I had it wrong. Right? It's never been written.
I feel like I look as ragged as Virginia right now.
I've never seen. Now I can tell you where Blessed Assurance is in the red book.
Number 27. Now, hold on.
It was like 271.
Oh, I got the little cranberry alligator skin book. It might be different books.
Not
people be like this.
Oh no, it's in the very beginning. Holy, holy, holy is number 1, and then 27 is Blessed Assurance.
I know holy, holy. Yeah, holy, holy. Now
we actually have news to actual content we have to talk about tonight.
Really? Oh, sorry. Did I mess things up?
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't mess up anything.
Oh, you messed up absolutely nothing. We needed tonight. Absolutely. If this is what it's going to lead to, we need to not watch the show more often and review it.
Time to get it together.
That should have been the formula. We need to review shows that we don't watch so that things like this can happen. This is incredible.
This is the best recap, that you've ever seen.
Oh,
all right, now Brianna's in the chat recruiting. She's recruiting. She's recruiting.
Is she? There's a subgroup. No.
As long as you pay your vendor fee, you can have your booth.
What is going on? No.
Going on.
Pay your fee, you can have your booth.
Hey Brianna, what speakers y'all got at the LOEC?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's gonna be Paige. Paige is the speaker.
Grandma said, "Don't."
You know, that's a great, and I will address this comment before we get to the content. Blessed Assurance is a great song. Classic. Yeah.
Jamal, let's get into it.
Let's go line by line.
I would be more interested in hearing you go line by line because I'm very curious as to what you've heard over the years. Why don't we do that? Let's hear your interpretation.
I can already think of words that I know that are wrong. I know the right words now, but I knew were wrong. Like I knew.
Please,
I know now that they were wrong.
Now,
blessed. Go what?
Go ahead.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. I thought they were saying, "Oh, what a fortress," but I know now.
Let me send it to you in the chat.
No, that is, "Oh, what a foretaste." Correct? Okay.
Yes.
Of glory divine.
This is tricky.
Heir of salvation.
There we go. Come on, Tasha.
Heir of salvation.
Line.
Well, let him play you. You know this one.
I think I thought it was purchase of God.
Yes.
It is?
Yes. Purchase of God.
Wait. That was your wrong answer before you found out the real lyric. What did you think the real lyric was?
I don't know.
Tasha, you said, I used to think it was purchase of God.
The thing is, I'm trying to recall in my head and I can't think of what it was supposed to be right. But if that's what it is.
Jamal is so nice. Jamal's so nice. He tried to give you the first word.
No, I don't need y'all help. I know the words now.
Jamal. Hilarious.
Purchase of God.
I've never seen somebody get a song right on accident. This is the first. It's the first I ever heard that. She's like, I don't know lift every voice and sing that well. I used to think it was lift every voice and sing. But now it's not coming to mind. Like, what? I need to.
Oh my
yes.
God. The tears.
I have abs. Thank you.
Because we haven't even gotten to the chorus yet. And I'm thoroughly concerned.
I'm ready.
Purchase of God, born of his spirit.
There we go. Bring it home.
His blood.
There we go.
This is my story. Right? Because I feel like I'm singing the wrong song now. This is my story. This is my song. This is my story.
Oh, you got to do the double Baptist clap just to get it down. Oh my Lord, what is going on? This is the equivalent of having to sing the song to get the ABCs right. I'm like, what's the third letter? She's like, ABC, C.
I feel a lot of pressure, so I'm drawing a blank.
We have content to talk about, so if you want to jump out the pot, I feel like people are gonna log off. Like, she knows.
So good.
I'm really saved you all. I promise.
I just want you to know, Siobhan is to you what you were to Haley 2 months ago. She is defending you when she knows it's not the right thing to do.
Who said it wasn't the right thing to do?
You said Haley was at a 7. She was trying with Jacob, and you knew you were wrong. And that's actually a great question, Siobhan. Now that you're on, I'm curious to know what's the biggest thing that you disagree with the two of us on this season so far.
Last week when she was yelling at us.
Yes, let me get that yell in. Let me get that time. First of all, Vincent is not sensitive. Vincent is in tune. And so all of this that Brianna be throwing at him, when it's reciprocated, she's not having it. She sees it as criticism. She sees it crazy. I totally disagreed with the synopsis from last week about Brianna basically was just tossing out there like, oh, you're disorganized or whatever. I think what I was trying to say in the chat is there are some people who have major issues in their relationship. Not to discount what she finds as a challenge between her and Vicente, right? But calling a man disorganized, girl. Like, do you know there are men out here having full-on babies in relationships while they're auditioning to get married? Like, that's an issue to bring up. Like, I really liked you, but then you had a baby with somebody else. And I think, and I never disagree with Tasha, but I think
Clearly.
I think that Tasha saw herself in a little bit of Brianna when Brianna said,
let's
I like to travel, I like adventure, all of that checked Tasha's boxes. And Tasha was like, that's my girl. No. I love me some Brianna.
Are you saying that there's a chance that Telltale Tasha is possibly a little biased to Brianna?
No.
She was flip-flopping like
literally
Gucci.
the one.
Hold on, Tasha, we have a guest and she is trying to talk. Let's not talk over our guests.
She flip-flopped on that girl like Gucci slippers.
Didn't she?
Because I will say, we have always said from the beginning, Haley has always been a Karen Jr. in the making. Always. Her slick mouth, her slick comments. Say what you will about Jacob, but Haley has always come for that man. Always had a read for him. Always had shade. That woman is a drag queen.
He started it.
Skirt. She has always had the shade.
Hold on real quick for you. I just want to say hello to Mike in the chat. Good to see you here tonight. Welcome in, Mike.
Finally showed up. I sent you this link.
Well,
before the show started.
Mike deserves our patience.
Doing?
Mike deserves our patience. Continue.
So Fly Science is saying, I hate disorganization. Totally get it. Totally get it. Me too. Got to take your shoes off at the door. I get it. But when you're talking to your spouse about what challenges you have with them, you don't bring up habits. You bring up attributes. Things about them that don't appear to be easily changed. Those are the things you bring up. Like the way that you spend your money, $490, and you look like you got box braids and Target t-shirts.
Where's the button?
I'm looking for the button too.
You don't save. That's a problem. Everybody can go off screen. This can be the Siobhan rant right here. Here it goes.
It's gonna be.
You're not gonna spend $500 in Atlanta on a shirt that looked like it came from Walmart.com. That's what you're not gonna do. Those are.
Now he left all together.
Wait, did he leave all together? Those are the attributes that you bring up with your spouse and say, I cannot deal with this. This cannot continue. The disorganization, we can work on that together, right? But I will let the people who are married tell us, like Jamal.
I needed something a little more drastic than just turning my camera off. I just needed to leave.
Sign off, not log off.
I just need to leave.
That's a show first. That's a show first.
Yeah, you know, hey.
I completely checked out after you said Vincent is not sensitive.
I actually think he's in tune. I think that we label him sensitive because we don't see that type of behavior often. But I think that he's in tune. Now, does he get petty? Y'all were 100% right. Yes. He gets
in tune with what?
And petty.
And what do you mean by in tune?
Can you be petty without being sensitive?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're being petty, something got under your skin for you to be petty. If you're being petty, something must have got under your skin to feel like you have to be that way.
For sure. So if somebody is having a real conversation with you and talking about like the challenges that they had with you, and they say, you know, I didn't like that you left a cup in the kitchen. It takes a lot for you to not be like, well, I didn't like that your brain.
It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't.
No, but for him, right?
Because he's sensitive.
He's not sensitive. Her cuts are deep, and they're not necessary. They're not necessary. Why would you bring up to somebody that they're disorganized when you're not a good budgeter?
I disagree with your points, but I'm having a hard time disagreeing with your voice. It's very comforting and reassuring and affirming. Your voice carries at least 3 of the fruits of the spirit, and I've never had that experience before. But I totally disagree with your point.
Hashtag Galatians 5:22.
I do disagree with your points, but I'm not going to articulate why, because I feel like your voice has afforded you the opportunity for me to agree with you.
Let me ask this then. Is someone's disorganization worth bringing up when you say, what are some of the challenges that you're having in your relationship?
She wasn't bringing it up as a criticism, though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, we got to disagree on that. Yeah,
because I felt like she was bringing it up as like, this is something that I actually felt early on, and I feel like it's not a problem for me anymore. I'm not saying something's wrong with it right now. I'm just saying like, this is something that she's being honest. So because right now she's walking on eggshells. She can't even like express her real feelings. She's not walking on no eggshells. She is walking on eggshells.
Dinosaur eggshells, maybe, but not regular eggshells.
She can't even joke around with him.
Brianna has more issues than Vincent does. Brianna is controlling, overspending, and understyled. Kasaun, you might want to cut your mic off and camera off for this one.
Yeah, I'll be back.
What?
She has more issues than he has coming to the table. She actually does. Like, she's controlling. She literally tells the man when to wake up. Who tells a grown man when to wake up? I wish somebody, let me tell you something. If you love me, let me sleep. If you love me, let me sleep. If you wake me up and I'm a grown person paying bills, absolutely not. Like, that's, you cut, because you're totally controlling, selfish, overspending, spoiled.
But the thing is, when he comes back and says something to her, not last week when he said she was bossy or whatever, but over the course of time, when he actually is honest and says this hurt me, this whatever, she sits back and she tries to be understanding and take that criticism. So him, on the other hand, she says something, he immediately jumps and tries to come back with something, when she, on the other hand, takes what it is, tries to like, okay, hear what he's saying and reason with him.
But she's been controlling all season.
We have a lot of shirts to make, guys. This is a lot. Can we get a bestseller going first before we
call it AliExpress, because we're gonna be busy. We're gonna be busy with these.
Definitely need it. If you love me, let me sleep t-shirt.
Well, here's what I think. I do think that one thing that we do too much, and when it comes to
Reese. Wait, I
said?
don't know who Reese is agreeing with, but
she agreeing with you.
One thing that we do too much in relationships and friendships, for that matter, is we equate a lot of qualities to being good or bad instead of
neutral.
Understanding that it just is.
Yeah.
With the understanding that the person can either grow out of it, or it can be the perception of you or the perception of that person. Yes. I do believe.
Okay, go ahead.
I do believe that even if we didn't want to say Vinny is sensitive, even if we don't want to say that, I do believe he receives things a certain way, and it is her responsibility to understand that. If given that opportunity to answer that question again, I think she would know not to start off. Yes. I think what she was trying to say was,
yes,
early on, I thought you were messy, but if you know somebody receives something like that, to where if you start off with that, that's just going to be the foundation for everything they hear in the conversation moving forward. You got to just kind of know and sideswipe that and know how to deliver it, even if that's the truth for you.
Yes, 100%. but they've only known each other for 7 weeks, and those things take time. Okay, I agree completely with what you're saying. Okay, Kasaun.
Would you really? You don't see that as being petty, as like disorganization, as a mention being petty when you struggle?
I don't think she meant it to be petty. I thought she was just being honest.
You can be honest and petty at the same.
But I don't think she was trying to be petty.
Can I just say this real quick? It took us an hour and 33 minutes before we got to some actual conversation. I just want to say that out loud.
No, we've been having conversation this whole time.
Well, okay. Okay, sure. Continue.
Right. She will learn that she'll have to do the sandwich method. Start with a compliment of some sort, give whatever thing you need to say, and then at the end, round it out with something that's positive. She will learn that.
But she doesn't respond well when he says
That's the only thing she didn't respond well to.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We're not keeping track, though. I mean, it doesn't matter that it's the only thing she didn't respond well. So, like, you can't criticize Vinny for not responding well. But she doesn't. Well,
first of all, like I said, I don't think she meant it to be petty. So his response is different than him purposely being petty and trying to hurt her. He wanted her to take it bad.
That was his whole thing. I give you that. I think that his and I give you that, right? Like his was definitely reciprocal. Right. But her issue is much larger than him putting his shoes away. Do you see what I mean? Like the gravity of what you're bringing up.
But that's not what he didn't just say you're bossy. He said, I told him I didn't want that. And it's a turnoff. He's basically telling her, I don't even want you. That's different from her. That's how she took it. That's how I took it.
Tasha flip-flopped so much, I don't even know who she defended at the time. I don't even know who
I don't know. That's what he said.
I don't even know who should be defended at the time.
You're bossy, and I told them I didn't want that. I didn't want somebody that was everything you are. I didn't want I didn't want nobody like you.
Hold on.
And it's a turn off for me.
Wait a minute.
Brianna, hold on. Because you said some people need to hear the positive first. Doesn't everybody need to hear the positive first?
No. Some people can take criticism and just take it for what it is. It being neutral. Just like you said, everything's not good or bad. Some things just are.
Yes. No, and Veronica, speaking facts. Like
she judged him based on her standards of cleanliness and then said you won't change, but I'll be clean enough for the both.
Okay.
You're gonna be disappointed your whole life if you're waiting on a man to be as clean as you are.
Well, okay.
CDC.gov.
Okay. Well.
You're right, Veronica. She just didn't say it right. But some like saying things right is like a learned thing, depending on who you're dealing with. That's learned. Like I said, she didn't mean for any of that to be malicious. He did. Because he took what she said the wrong way.
We agree with you there. I'm saying the gravity of what she brought up. It's greater on her end for her to raise an issue about someone being disorganized when your whole family called you controlling on the day of your wedding, your nuptials.
Bossy.
But thank you, because Jamal was going to correct me in the comments eventually.
Right? I got you, Jay.
Thank you. Jamal, don't even worry about it. Jamal was about to paste them closed captions. When your whole family said you were bossy, and by the way, I don't want a bossy person either. So I would definitely tell the doctors, please don't give me anybody who's bossy, who's narcissistic, who's not going to be a partner to me. Like, right? That's what and who knows, right? Because the Houston show is coming to DC, so I might be on next season of something. I'm just kidding. I would never.
Breaking news, everybody. Siobhan.
Maybe. Please apply.
I would.
Please apply.
Thoroughly.
I will be at your. I'll be the friend that you need to talk. I'll be your friend that you need to talk to. I will be
into
there.
The bathroom. Yes, and be like,
oh no, you gonna be her. You gonna be her Pastor Dwight.
Yes,
I will be the friend that comes and talks you through the things. Next season of a different show,
which is a great segue into letting you guys know what is going on. So obviously, the season is ending soon. However, we have so much more content prepared for you. And I think if it's okay with you, Tasha, we can get the chat's help with adding more ideas for what we're going to be doing.
Absolutely. So in the future, we have different, little spin-offs, but between seasons. And so some of the ideas we came up with were the 5 best matches of all time, the 5 worst matches of all time, the 5 hits / misses. So like the likes of Beth and Jamie, who you thought were gonna be together, or you thought weren't gonna be together, and then they were, or you thought they were gonna be together and they weren't. And then we also we're gonna do our own unmatchables. People who are just
so good,
should never have been matched with anyone. Definitely not watching actual unmatchables ever.
But we will list the 5 people who we thought should have never ever been allowed to be on the show to begin with.
I can't wait.
Hint, hint. Spoiler alert, somebody from this season is probably going to be on my list. I'm just saying, we can give that one away for free. Somebody from this season is probably going to end up on. Somebody from this season, their name might be mentioned. I'm just saying.
Listen.
So what?
Don't you moan?
What? You know what? Also, in these different episodes, we want to bring some of you guys. Like, so today we have Dr. Siobhan on. We want you all to be guests as well. So please send me a DM on Instagram.
rhymes with twists. He is suing people. You can't say it out loud. Does rhyme with twists.
Send me a DM on Instagram or an email. My Instagram is on the screen, the Telltale Tasha, and my email is also the Telltale Tasha @gmail. Let me know if you want to join for one of these episodes. You guys have been here since literally the beginning. It's the same names about every week, and we want to see you guys' faces, and we want to talk to y'all because this was so fun with Dr. Siobhan, Jamal, Brianna. You a little combative. I don't know if we want you to be on here.
I just
started her own conference.
I just want to share my expectation. Jerry, when you come on, I need you to make the exact same face from your profile picture first. Just for my own peace of mind.
Jamal, when you come on, you got to bring the receipts with you, bro. We got to see those. We know you got the closed captioning.
I don't know where Asia is, but she need to be on here too. So
reprobate.
Yes. She's a reprobate. That's hilarious. But what other categories would you guys like to discuss? Let us know right now.
It could be relationship minded, things you learn from the show, your favorite seasons. We're going to be digging into it, and Tasha will reveal some cool plans that we have for the next couple of weeks. She's looking at me like she has no idea what I'm talking about.
I was just trying.
Were you at the production meeting, Tasha?
I was gonna give time for people to type the stuff in the chat.
Oh, I'm in so much pain. I'm so close to moaning.
I'm close. You're close.
Oh, I'm pre-moaning over here.
Oh my! Best / worst experts. Interesting.
Oh, I'm in such a pre-moan.
I write that. I got that, Reese.
Best worst expert.
That's a good one.
My favorite expert is
you can't say it. You can't. Eric is my favorite expert. He got advice for everybody.
But okay, so the plans are for the next couple of weeks. So next week is
I have one that we need to add.
Go ahead.
All right, so we have unmatchables, right? Can we do rematchables? So if you had to take people who have already been on the show and match them with other people who didn't make it with someone else on the show, who would it be?
That's good.
Rematchables.
Because I do have a couple that I think if they were matched together from different seasons, they could work.
Okay. Veronica, we got best and worst. Mm-hmm.
We could do favorite couples.
Mm-hmm.
Well, best matches. I guess the same thing.
It's so good. Could we do who we would be matched with in holiness? Naturally.
Oh.
Because we realize these people are married, and normally we would never.
Yeah, I'm married, so I'll just
Kasaun is married, so I'm like,
I'm gonna set that one out.
I don't know that Brown.
Keith.
Keith. How's she gonna make her own vote?
I really need to know what you liked about Keith so much. I'm very curious.
I also like Keith. I said that before that I would have been matched with him.
That's why.
Tasha, did you know like he would say no? Did you think?
I thought he was going to say yes. I mean, actually, the thing is, I didn't watch the season as it was going. I found out about the season after it ended, and everybody already said what happened, and I still felt like he was going to say yes. And I knew he was going to say no.
I think it was during a conversation he had with his mom that I was like, he gonna say no, because his mom was like, "Come here, pull in, listen."
Oh, there's a lot of Keith fans in here tonight, huh?
You have to do. She did a listen. You have to do what's right.
J Boog.
He does look like J Boog. You're right, Jerry. He does. He's cute. I'm surprised he lasted as long as he did. She was a handful.
Really? I thought he would have said yes.
Her and her quarter stories about swallowing. Girl, get out of here.
Why was everybody so mad about that? I still don't know why everybody was so upset about that.
That's not what we came for. Like, just be adult. Be adult, please. Can we be an adult? I bet she'd tell a better story if she had a second chance.
You think so, Veronica? Because his mom thought she was really pretty.
Yep, I agree with you, Veronica.
Really?
Yes. His mama was like, not the one.
Really?
She is a real OG. His mama is who I would call and be like, what do you think about this one?
Yeah.
He was pretty quiet. I mean, he was reserved because he probably knew he was going to say no.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right, Tasha.
Oh yeah, Jamal, we gets down with the show.
I got to go back. So I'm going to go back and watch the DC season because I didn't finish that one. Who said? Reese said rate the dates. You mean like the dates that they go on, like when they take each other out? That's what you're talking about, right?
I just didn't know when I logged in to this tonight that we would start off with Ja Rule somehow pass through Blessed Assurance, Jesus, Martha moaning menstrual cycles, and end on B2K.
Yeah. It's called letting the spirit use you.
I don't know if we should include the spirit in this, but
this is Paige's spirit.
Whatever.
Oh no!
All right.
Knew that she was.
All right.
His mom knew. She also was a bit of a catalyst. She shouldn't have shared the woman.
She did go to her at the wedding ring.
Remind me. What did she say?
You know, the mother went up to him during the reception. Was like
during the reception.
You know, she's a virgin.
That's because she said that to the mother. She did all the extra.
His mama was everything that Paige's girlfriends were not. If her girlfriends had
been... no. The one girlfriend tried.
But Keith's mama ain't never tried. She about that life.
No, the one girlfriend did try to be like, hey, he just told me. No. The cousin or the friend, whoever that was, the sister with the dreads, was like, nah. Was like,
she was like, look, she's the one that told her. Keep your legs closed and your eyes open. That's where the whole conference came from.
That girl is our founder.
Yeah, she's the keynote speaker.
No.
Oh, we gotta have Founders Day for her.
We gotta have Founders Day.
It all came from her.
She walked so that we could run.
We gotta put her picture up when we.
I didn't know, Mother. I didn't know. I didn't know. Forgive me, please.
Jerry says she's not new to this. She's true to this. Oh man, you guys are great. You guys are hilarious.
Reese, I got you. The outings, the couple outings.
Veronica said you just started watching the show this year?
Reese, I'm down for that. I'm down for a rewatch.
You have a lot to catch up on.
So y'all want to rewatch season 9 and review it on here? What's season 9? This is 12. New Orleans, DC. That's 11, 10, 9. Oh, you talking about the keeping them one? You want to rewatch that one for real?
Wait, I need to know who's in that season. There's a lot of trauma in some of them seasons. I'm not going through basketball player no more. I ain't going through that.
I think that's it.
That's it. I ain't going through that. Oh, no.
That season.
My camera gonna be off that whole season because I'm not.
That's when we want to hear like how you like, because you and Jamal and Mike H, y'all would be giving us the real like. Okay, see when he left at 12 and he didn't come back till the next day, that's cheating. We would be like, oh. Okay.
See, but here's the deal. You know that already.
Yeah.
Like that's you. If you need me to tell you that if you need me to tell you that when a man leave at 12 and don't come back till 3 o'clock the next afternoon, he might be cheating. You may be too far gone already. It's just, hey, a man not supposed to come back after brunch after he left at 10:30 for McDonald's all day breakfast. That's not how it worked.
Why would he sign on?
I knew from the very beginning. I knew from the match before the wedding, during the matchmaking special. I knew it wasn't going to work when that man said, "Yeah, I've been playing ball overseas, but I think I'm ready to settle down." He said it like a question. I said, "Excuse me? What do you mean? Why do you say it like that?" And then he said, and then on the first episode after he married her, he said, "Well, I could be overseas. I just want to make sure you're cool with that." I said, "I thought you just said you were ready to settle." I was like, "Nope, he playing."
That's true. Jamal said he came back a couple of days. You're right.
Veronica says she started watching the show after the first live.
Oh, awesome!
Gave her life to Christ. Bless you. Bless you.
I don't know if I want to.
In the back.
I don't.
Is that the basketball season?
That is that one. That season was a lot of trauma. I don't know if I can rewatch that and do that. I don't know, y'all.
Can we watch a couple episodes of Martin first or something just to just to cleanse the palate?
It's just that we go from trauma to trauma. We got to go back and watch New Orleans again before I.
Now New Orleans. Wait,
what season was the best? Because y'all talk a lot about New Orleans. Were they the best season?
I love New Orleans. It was
Orleans.
It was a nice roller coaster of relationship, and it was great.
Okay.
New Orleans has Miles and Karen. They have
Amani and Woody.
They have Amelia and Bennett.
Christina and Henry.
Christina and Henry were funny.
Yes.
They were so poorly matched that I actually enjoyed it.
After a while, I was like, okay, this was for side entertainment.
That's a fact. That was. I think Lifetime they've decided. All right, listen, because it used to be 3 couples, then it was 4 couples. Now it's 5 couples a season.
Yeah.
I think they've kept the quota of serious couples and said, all right, listen, let's have 4 serious matches, and then let's just have one little spicy one for us. We need something that we can edit to keep the ball rolling, just in case these people are too happy. Some of these couples are too happy. We have nothing to sell.
Yeah. Got it.
It was nice to see the Black couple stay together. That was a highlight of New Orleans for sure.
100%.
Dang, Jerry, you don't like hearing that bad.
Ooh,
there were a lot
of Karen haters.
Of people who did not like. I don't want to say not like because it's like we're watching them on TV, so it's hard to say that. But they were not fans.
Was Karen the one that saw his
profile before?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
people treated Karen like y'all treated Kamala Harris at first. Were y'all like,
oh my God.
What? Like, who treated her?
we don't gotta get into that conversation right now.
That's funny. Why?
I love
What
her.
were they saying? What were they saying online about Karen?
Well, about Karen.
They were saying she doesn't deserve him.
Ooh.
She all types of stuff, and so
they edited her to be very cold.
very. And she said, I saw her in an interview with them later, and she was saying, watching the show, you're not able to defend yourself. She's like watching those comments, women in Miles's DMs and stuff talking about she don't deserve you, this and that. And she's sitting there like.
So all right, so I'll tell you one specific.
Damn.
I'll tell you one specific instance, Siobhan.
Yeah.
So they were on their honeymoon, and they were, I guess, laying out on the beach or whatever. They had some lawn chairs, and Miles. And here's what made it worse. They edited Karen to look so cold to make the contrast, because Miles is exactly what you were saying earlier about Vincent.
Yeah.
Like, he feels and he's sensitive, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all.
Different way.
In a great, like, he's very in tune with his feelings. Like, he knows he's a great dude.
Miles is in tune. That's a great word for Miles. In tune.
Oh.
So because he presents himself as just being so warm and inviting.
Yeah.
They presented her as being like cold. So they're chilling on the honeymoon, they're having a good time. And he's like, listen, this is my wife. And, I feel like she deserves to know. So he was like, listen, I deal with anxiety or something. Maybe I'm misquoting it. But he said something to the effect of like, hey, I just deal with anxiety.
Mental health issues like depression and stuff.
And sometimes it can be a thing, but I just felt like you should know. And they literally, the way they edited it, it was like after he said it, she was like, oh. And then it's like one of those things where they cut to commercial and
then they put in her
Brother Pecan Insure.
They put her interview in to say that it was a red flag for him or something. Like, it was like a red flag that he was too sensitive or something like that. Like right after that, like it was something super duper insensitive to what he had just said. And yeah, it was really bad.
Even though she could have been like,
it was like something like she was basically saying like it wasn't masculine or something like that. Like it was.
She was like, can he be the man I need him to be? And then that's what she said in her monologue. And then in the interview, and then I guess live, I guess the damage had been done, because even live, she was like, how do I help you with that? And he was like, I don't know. We could just talk about it when it comes up, but it's not that big of a deal. But by that time, like all the Karen slander was.
Oh, yeah.
And this is before being named Karen was enough to slander you.
Right.
In fact,
it's a double entendre.
She might have been the first.
What? Sorry.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. What?
No, I haven't even watched the season. I'm unqualified, but I'm like, oh no.
BM, I need receipts, because you can't say something like that.
You do just be saying stuff, and you like throw stuff in and run away. BM.
Between you and Veronica, with y'all these TMZ comments y'all put in the chat tonight.
You was right about those extra episodes, but I need receipts on this. Last week we did cover you. You was right though. You was right about the extra episodes.
Y'all been some chatty patties on here tonight. I need facts.
No, you didn't like them? Really?
Wait,
no.
Veronica, you said that he was soft. Was he softer than Vincent?
No, she said he was too soft.
Like Karen said that he was too soft.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
No,
okay.
she didn't say
She
that.
didn't say that.
No,
but she's not saying he was too soft, because she's saying that he was her favorite. But she's saying that it was something to that effect, that he wasn't.
You know, Miles is my type, Tasha.
He a lot of people type. That's why he a lot of people type. That's why they was in his DMs telling him to break up with Karen.
Yeah, I like him right on the brink of like diabetes, like right before. Like if we, Tasha, wait, like right before cholesterol kick in. Like if we could just. Like we're right, like one vegetarian meal from. Is that awful? I like big dudes. No,
Miles is not that big.
he's not. Wait, we need a picture of Miles because
I think let's just watch the season because I think there's a lot of things being said right now.
I thought it was attractive.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, why the cameras off? What did I say that was wrong? Because
No. You said nothing wrong.
Oh,
I think maybe we should just watch the season because I think your description of your type.
Yeah. He's not a big dude.
I've personally never heard pre-diabetic as a type, but in the spirit of the EOLC, like if we're not judging Tasha for blessed assurance,
You
then
did judge me.
I did. But as a group, this is a we got to vote now.
Affair.
Yeah. So, and then just a list of diseases that you went through that.
I have lost control of this show.
Pre-diabetic, not diabetic. Just
as you were describing your type, I just kept seeing clips of Ruben Studdard on American Idol.
No, that's too far. There's lines here.
Oh, okay, got you.
Thank you, Jerry. Sister from another mister. Thank you, Jerry. You understand. Big dudes who could benefit from your help of cooking. They eat out a lot, maybe, and you cook, and you be like, "No, sweetheart."
Karen cooks for him.
Yeah, see,
pre-diabetic. Somebody add pre-diabetic to the minutes. So who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. That's a good question because I have not seen a big dude.
She gonna say Forrest Whitaker or something.
No.
Shout out to Forrest Whitaker.
Do y'all know any? Jerry, help me out. Who is like a husky?
You need us to help you with big dudes?
Yeah,
you like M'Baku.
Who?
M'Baku from Black Panther.
No.
That's literally textbook husky, big,
Doug
tall,
from
strong.
Queens. I don't think I know him either.
You trying to tell me you don't like M'Baku? Then I don't know what you
He's
like.
cute though. He's cute, but I don't want nobody that's going to be like, let's go to the gym. That's not fun for me, and I don't want to be pressured. So,
who is that, Veronica? Who is that? Thank you, Jerry. Winston Duke. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Lil Rel.
Who?
Lil Rel.
Am I old? Who are these people? If
Lil Rel is a grown man.
If they have little in front of their name,
Lil Rel.
Listen,
Lil Rel is the security guard from Get Out or the TSA.
A lot more than that, but
the movie. I'm just saying, but
yeah. I know. No, he's not my type.
So you don't like him? So
wait, Lil Rel. I'm trying to get a gauge for what decade of celebrities.
Who are these people? Winston Duke.
Winston Duke is M'Baku.
Oh. Jerry comes with real names.
From Hamilton.
So you can't. No, Veronica. The name that she said is the guy from Hamilton.
But I'm saying that's a long. I can't even copy and paste this right now.
So you want somebody who's pre-diabetic but doesn't want to go to the gym to stay. Oh, look who decided to show up.
I don't.
Asia, you are late. And we have been talking about you. Oh, you didn't DM me your number. You wasn't at the production meeting, and now you want to show up 2 hours later.
Hold on. Hi.
Yeah, let's start.
Hello.
Trauma.
Hello, Asia. How are you? How was your day?
You are late.
Well.
I hope you had a good day. How was your day, Asia?
You are
no trauma.
late. No call, no show. 2 hours. We usually be done by this time.
No, we don't.
Waited for you, Asia. There's food on the stove for you. We love you.
Siobhan, I need you to come up with one celebrity.
I know I got to do my homework now. Jesus. What have I been doing my whole life?
Asia, let me catch you up because
why are we?
Have made
first of all,
so much.
Oh yeah, you just got to go back and rewind.
Watch this whole live.
It's a lot.
You have to watch this entire
look at her. Asia's now apologizing.
She should.
That's wrong.
She should.
Asia, just to recap briefly, just so you kind of know how to timestamp it. We are now on 2 hours, 4 minutes, and 30 seconds. And 12 minutes of this entire live has been about Married at First Sight. The rest of it is just for your personal enjoyment.
Yes. Method Man. I'll take that. Yes. Okay.
Method Man's not husky?
No.
He's just
but do
muscular.
you think now he's husky? Not when he was rapping, but
he's muscular now. He's not husky.
Oh, well then no, not
the
him.
people that we mentioned before are husky.
Yeah, I Asia, we need help. I'm trying to come up with my celebrity crush. I know
Asia,
we got seconds left. I have no idea. I don't know. I'll do my homework. I'll come back.
Okay, so before it gets too late, y'all start logging off. Let me get to the things y'all need to know for next week. Next week we are here at 9:15.
Y'all are so much fun.
Next week we are here at 9:15, not 8 o'clock. 9:15. Okay. Why are you laughing?
Because 15 minutes after the hour is just funny. It's black and it's funny.
I gotta make sure I'm home on time. I know I can get home by 9. I need a few seconds.
Magic Johnson is considered husky.
Oh. It took me a minute to find the button.
No, we're gonna get to celebrity crushes. We're just trying to define Siobhan's crush based on what was said.
The fact that no one said anything. Oh, and then we all just waited.
Cedric the Entertainer would be considered husky.
Too far. Diabetes, high blood, high cholesterol. He's too far. I need him at the brink.
Man,
of those diseases.
I need you to
I'm
read.
trying to Google it, but Google's not cooperating. Husky celebrities that are also black.
Asia, honestly, you're really gonna have to go back and watch this whole thing. We presented the entire EOLC conference 2021 with diagrams, and it was an entire presentation. And also we talked about future shows, different topics for future shows. We talked about a lot. We talked about hymnals and some other musical selections. And so make sure you go back and watch. Also, DM me on Instagram your phone number. Also, anyone else? Oh, we also talked about joining some of. Thank you. And we also talked about joining some of these.
Reese is right. No, Reese is right. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Really?
Reese is right. Anthony Anderson, who he is now, yes. But not at the age he is now. Sorry.
Okay.
Because he's 50. Is he 50? How old is he?
Well, how old is too old?
50 is too old. So yes, PM, yes. Present day. And I'm going to keep looking too, because it's got to be somebody younger.
When you said 50, Tasha was like, that's where I start, baby. No. That's more for me.
More for me. I'm sorry, Tasha. We interrupted.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jamal, for letting us know that her requests are ridiculous. Thank you. Because no. Asia, don't come in here and start stuff too, okay?
Yes. Thank you, Asia. Thank you, Reese. They helping. I appreciate it. I need help.
There's also a very big announcement next week. There is great incentive to be announced next week to continue watching. So be here next week at 9:15 so we can talk about Decision Day, and then there's going to be a something for you all to win on Reunion Part 1. So please stay tuned for that next week, 9:15. Okay.
Oh, I can answer that question for you. It's not that hard.
Questions that need answers.
It's not.
I can't.
That's not a hard question, BM. I can answer that for you.
What are you about to say? So go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
We talked about this.
Who?
The guy who goes, "Are you in good hands?" That's all states stand.
Oh.
I never. When did we talk about this?
He holds his mic like I hold the phone. Remember when we used to hold the phone like that?
Oh, that's a fact.
Does Chad count as a celebrity?
Oh, is Chad the brother of Ryan? Sure. Love Ryan?
Yes, the one that she found every way for the first month to drag into every conversation we had about this show.
And I keep asking.
I gave a lot of time in between that. So
yeah, okay.
I'm excited for the contest. Excited for the best host ever. Thank you so much for bringing me on. I laughed till I got abs. So thank you.
Is this the prize? Stay tuned.
Jerry, you cracked the code. If you win, we send you an $800 bracelet, and then after the episode, you must then send it right back to us.
Yes.
With your mama sending it to you. Your mama got to send it.
You know what? I just thought of another prize also, guys, that we did not discuss in the production meeting.
Oh.
The dude from the unit.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me use the resources that we have.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Bless God.
Hey guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to like this video. If there are 11 people watching, we should have at least 11 likes, and subscribe to the channel if you please.
Do you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes, Siobhan? Yes, I think that's a good one.
For sure. Jerry's gonna send it to her mom.
Do you agree?
I agree wholeheartedly. I will also like to be in the contest because I want to win that as well. So I would like to win that for myself.
Yeah.
Next week, guys, 9:15. Be here so that we can tell you what it's all about. And thank you so much for being here all of these weeks. I just love this EOLC community. You guys are the greatest. Also, I have respect for the LOC community. Did my camera just die?
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow. We have been on here for way too long. My camera died.
That's wow.
I also have my camera on like
what do you mean it died?
Like the battery went dead. Hold on 1 second. I'm about to put the other battery in it.
You were so close to having a full week with no technical issues. Honestly speaking, and I'm not just saying this to be funny, if you had left your menstrual cycle out of this show, you would have made it. Barely.
We call it Shark Week. We don't call it.
Nobody calls it Shark Week. First of all,
no, there's a whole tribe. We call it Shark Week.
That tribe needs to disband immediately.
We call it Shark Week because.
All right. Well, my camera just died. My camera just died too.
Am I closing out the show? Oh, I got a song on my heart. Here.
Oh, hey, real quick. First of all,
welcome back, Tasha.
Follow me. Apparently, she gave her camera lifestyle mouth.
I'm using an external camera, Jamal.
Stay ready so she ain't got to what? Get ready. That's Tasha. The rest of us just would have been done for the show.
I always have a battery charging while the battery's in the computer.
Ready.
I didn't even know. Okay, anyway.
I mean,
hey. So follow me on IG at The Life of KAY. Everybody, I have Kay's house party next Tuesday. live on Eventbrite for free.
Put the link in the chat right now.
All right, I'll put the link in the chat.
And we are going to end out this episode with a special presentation from Kasaun.
Oh, I don't have it pulled up on my computer. Am I supposed to have that up?
You can pull it up.
Wait, I gotta do the ticket thing first.
Yeah, do that, and then we'll be ready for the presentation after that.
Jamal, you're so right, because I Googled it too, and it brought up like women. It brought up women, and I was like, I specifically said, yeah.
So can you
Tasha, who's your teen heartthrob?
Teen, I'm not sure, but I know around the younger
Morgan
age,
Freeman.
Around my younger age, I used to love the famous Jet Jackson. Remember that show? The famous Jet Jackson?
Yeah.
I loved him.
Interesting.
Like
Siobhan has no idea who that is. She's Googling it as we speak.
I was too poor for cable. So you're gonna have to name.
You don't know the famous Jet Jackson? I'm about to pull it up.
Is that an older gentleman?
No.
I don't know.
Lee Thompson.
Huh?
Lee Thompson. Lee Thompson Young.
I don't know.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I loved him when I was a young child.
Aw.
He was a great actor also.
I love Steve Urkel.
Let me share this tab.
Or Stefan Urkel.
I liked Stefan too. He was fine.
Yeah. Were you screaming?
Brianna, remember when we were at that bar and I Brianna, tell me if you remember remember that night when I was kissing all up on Kill. I knew you were.
What was? Let's zoom in.
Brianna, just tell me if you remember.
Is there more to tell?
Now, Siobhan, this is exactly what happened. Tasha will say something like that, and then I'll be like, what? You're not going to tell the story? And she'll be like, you always trying to get in my business. What you mean? Like, you said that.
Actually, I'm about to pull up the photo. Let me...
So
this is what happened.
This is the benefit of having a guest.
This is not a joke?
You had the picture too.
Oh, we need photos. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Listen,
you're telling me
we
have been on this show for 3 months and this is just coming out?
Listen.
I don't ask enough questions. We wasted all this time on Taco Bell Man.
Taco proposals. Ernest. When there were photos of you kissing on
if you have the picture somewhere close, send it to my text. Let me find. Yes,
story time.
This is so good. This is so good.
So,
hey, Brianna, are you feel convicted about typing drunk
on this show?
I'm not. I'm legitimately not judging.
This is a judgment-free zone. This is a safe.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
This is a safe place.
That's not true. It is a safe place for the comment section, but for the two of y'all, absolutely not. But
let me find the
I don't have it close. You have it printed out? Like it's like
This is an amazing story. I'm a big
That's an interesting one. I'll write that down too.
Yeah, don't expect Tasha to talk too much on that one.
You and me. Okay, so this is what happened.
Asia, yes, when he took the glasses off, amazing. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Yes, I want to hear.
What is the name of that? What is the name? Thank you.
Grown woman.
What is the name of that store or that bar? Okay, so when I was in college, there was a bar in DC that the name will not come to my head, but so many things happened at this bar. But anyway, they would give out free happy hours to people. So like you would go, somebody has a happy hour there, your friend, they would invite you. So you would go, and then when you get there, the people who work there would sign you up to get a free happy hour. Like they would sign you up like it was a contest, and then they'd be like, hey, you won. Everybody always got one. But they would be like, hey, you won. And then the whole point is it starts with a C. I cannot think of the name. And if you brought 25 people, like if 25 people at the door say your name, then you would get a free bottle of champagne. For the happy hour, you already get free drinks up until a certain time. And then if you brought 25 people, they'd also give you a bottle of champagne for free. So, okay, Veronica, you have? Okay. So what had happened was, I think this was, I can't remember if it's my first or second happy hour that I won. It might have been the first.
Second? You got 25 people out twice?
I think it was the second. I think I had 3 happy hours because my cousin met her husband at my third one for sure, at the one after that. Or was that the same night? This was the same night that my cousin met her husband. Latoya ain't in these comments. I should tell her to get on here. But this is the same night. So my cousin's husband is actually my friend. And I invited him and his friends because they always roll so deep. So I was like, hey, bring all your friends and come to my happy hour so I can get this free champagne. And they did that. And little did we know that they had special guest Kel Mitchell coming to the bar for that night to like take pictures with people and stuff like that. And like he was just a special guest, which was very, very random. Asia.
Asia.
The Department of Veterans Affairs is not that far from there.
You don't even know that.
Wow.
I think this was 2013. So, because I had free drinks up until a certain time, and then I had 2 bottles. One I was literally drinking from, and then one I was sharing with the people that came for. Yes, it was wild.
Wow.
I left that night. I blacked out.
Oh,
and I woke up for sure just at my cousin's house. Sorry, I'm looking for this. You want the story or not? I'm
starting to not understand why you don't have I'm beginning to understand your compassion for Virginia just a little bit.
Oh, I love Virginia.
I had compassion for Virginia. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm clicking through. Y'all give me a moment.
Oh, because you look at the okay.
But so what Brianna said. Veronica, that is not true.
Veronica's comment.
But I was definitely out bad. Brianna's right.
Wow.
And I was at church the next day, hung over.
No.
Yes.
On the praise team?
No, this is when I was younger.
Okay.
But my mom knew it too. She drove me, and I know she knew I was just hungover. She took me.
Have y'all ever gone to church hungover?
Kasaun?
I've actually never been hungover before.
Good.
Okay.
It is really good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, no.
You're living your life better.
It's not my testimony. That's not my testimony.
Oh, we done picked up more people since we started talking about your story.
All that
looked at the count.
all that Kenan and Kel smoke.
Tasha, talk some more about your drunken days.
What month was that?
Drunk.
You are really trying to pinpoint the specifics of this story.
I think it was June. I'm trying to find the picture. That's why.
Okay, I'm gonna run through some names of these bars according to Google because I want to know who's handing out free happy hours.
It's closed now. It's closed now.
Closed now.
Mm-hmm.
Now closed. Because they were handing it wasn't Church Key. That's a terrible name for a bar.
No.
What is the name of that place?
All right, so I'm missing something. So you were at the club first of all, I don't appreciate the fact that you just try to throw in how popular you were. I don't know. I just get 25 people to come with me everywhere I go.
It was way more than 25 people. That's why I had 2 bottles.
Yeah, I see why they didn't make no money. They were just giving people free bottles.
Yeah,
So-
Reese. Good.
So wait, so Kel Mitchell's in there. You're drunk. What happens? I need to hear the story.
Yeah, we skipped some steps, right?
You know she'd be trying.
Oh, because I was trying to find the pictures for context. That's why. But what happened was he was doing people taking pictures with everyone.
What was he promoting? Was he still on Nickelodeon at the time?
No, this is when this was like 10 years ago. This was just 10 years ago. This is when I think he's like a pastor now and stuff. He like loves the Lord. When you see this picture, you're gonna be very ashamed of me.
This is a safe zone.
Ain't nothing wrong. Listen, we ain't
Because
judging nobody.
his shirt says something. I mean, his hat says something like Christ's love, something like that. And I'm drunkenly
Showing him the love of Christ. I hear you.
I think we need to find new phrases for this stuff because I don't.
Where is the photo?
Oh, Jerry said
I might have to find it for next week.
Ernest deleted the pics. No X's.
He got his 37-year-old daughter to hack and say. So listen, if you cannot find a picture this week, I am more than happy.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. I'm gonna
pull in. I'm gonna pull in.
It was October.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. I think that should be the only point of focus.
I have a picture of you. Brianna, are you okay if I show the picture of you here?
Oh,
because I took a number of pictures this night.
Ernest deleted the pics. That's great.
Yeah, that's Brianna, let me know if you're okay with this or not. You gotta tell me.
Hurry up!
She said, yeah.
Great. Okay, great. So, before I'm gonna show the lead up to
before and after.
So this is Fly Science in the middle. It's our other friend. And then I'll go to this way. This is, some of the people that came from my happy hour.
Progression.
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 There's
the bottle. Never lied.
That is the bottle in question.
Oh, in HD. There we go.
This is.
These pictures. Oh, you got him. You got him.
Here it is. The photo.
It. Jesus is what he had on his leopard hat.
Yes, it was Jesus.
Jesus.
And
in the club.
That's not. He was just taking regular photos of people, and I don't know. I felt led to do this. So
Veronica said we weren't leaving till we saw the pics.
That's what happened. So
what else is on that camera roll? Wait a minute. We ended kind of abruptly.
Yeah,
that's the last. No, that's the last photo from that night because after that it's just pictures of black because I was so drunk. Yeah.
I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you for opening up.
Thank you, Tasha. Thank you.
Who's so love 21?
That's my cousin.
What up?
I didn't know how else to explain it.
Janelle ain't never up this late. I love you, cousin. You made it. Oh,
you came at the right time. Welcome.
Since you guys stayed on so late, that was a treat for you all.
That's the last person. That's the last 30-year-old she ever kissed in her life.
After that, it was all uphill. And over the hill, in fact, over the hill.
That's a fact.
Anyway, make sure you guys are here next week at 9:15, ready for the announcement of the contest and things like that. We will discuss the decision day and stuff like that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not judging me, everyone except for Kasaun.
Whoa. See, now this is, you see how you try to throw stuff out? I do not judge objective. I judge subjectively.
What?
I choose what to judge.
Were you judging me from these pictures?
No, I don't judge that at all.
Oh, okay. But you were gonna judge me from not knowing song lyrics.
But Martha, tell Martha not to moan. Oh, that is on the list of things to judge. It is. That's going to be on a shirt. That Kel, that's not going to be on no shirt. But tell Mary, don't you weep. Tell Martha not to moan.
Hold on. Brianna sent me a picture.
Janelle.
This is special. I love you guys, man. This is always the highlight of my week.
Yeah,
Brianna has a presentation ready. It says the consequence of the discourse between the EOLC and the LOEC communities. She is ready to present at the EOLC.
You know what?
2021 conference.
Go back for 1 second.
We try to present something that's uplifting.
Holiness.
And, listen.
No reproach.
Dr. Siobhan did present the EOLC conference. If she would like to come on and present the LOEC, now I think there should be
a chance.
Now, I don't think it should be as long of a chance. I think we should cap this at 45 seconds at the most.
Wait a minute. Okay, so they're asking what's the second org? So Love just asking.
LOEC stands for legs open, eyes closed. And EOLC stands for eyes open, legs closed.
And a couple of people in the comments have said the LEOC, which that doesn't work at all.
Like eyes open,
that just doesn't make any sense at all. That's just you guys are just moving out of order. And then she's gonna say amen at the bottom. We are not doing this, people. I believe that I want to just say this. I think 45 seconds of either next week's episode or the week after that should be dedicated to a pitch for the LOEC conference.
Shark Tank, if you will.
Okay. Also, if you guys want to be a part of the lives, like Dr. Siobhan today, which was so much fun, make sure you please DM me on Instagram. This is my Instagram.
Yeah, Asia. Because I know she was gonna say it. She was gonna say it, so I just did it first.
All of y'all, Jerry, One Hand Mai, Jamal, Reese, Danielle, Veronica, everybody. DM me,
Jerry,
on Instagram, and so that we can line up. Because what I think we should do is do one. We can get a guest for the part 1 reunion,
BM,
or part 2 reunion, and then the other show. So please DM me. I don't have any more announcements. Are all hearts and minds clear?
They are.
We are going to stop treating this like a service. This is not of God. This is not of God.
Now unto him. Do you know the words?
To keep us from falling and present us faultless. I was just reading that today.
You got excited.
Yeah,
I had fun too, Veronica. Yes. Oh, yes.
Aww,
allegedly
a 2-part reunion.
This is really helpful because dealing with Tasha's terrible opinions by myself has proven to be troublesome. I feel more equipped.
What?
I feel better rested.
What? Reese.
I'm just joking.
Lord watch.
Between me and thee. Hey, wait, Tasha, what did you think the quote said?
Between me and thee.
Keep going.
As we leave one from another, right?
As we leave.
What is it? As we what?
As we leave.
It depends on who say it. I'm
What?
not gonna blame Tasha.
Okay.
As
Okay.
we what?
You learned it from the Message Bible version.
What is it supposed to say?
May the Lord watch between me and thee while we're absent. One
from another.
What? Tasha, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question, Tasha, before we go? What do you know? Do you know? She like, oh, for real? That's what they were saying? It's
Tasha was in children's church. Hold on. She was in children's church and they got a different benediction.
I know the Bible. I'm a Bible teacher. So I know what I know, okay? I don't know the little cute phrases and stuff, okay?
Okay. All right.
It felt a little aggressive for me. So I'm prepared to log off in peace.
Y'all are so much fun. Oh, somebody said before the LOEC, I'm not ready.
Between
No more recruiting. No.
Your friend is on the dark side. Thank you, Reese.
Terribly wrong.
Thank you, Reese.
Thank you.
I'm leaving my camera off, so there's no more LOEC action.
The corruption.
Brianna, make sure you have your presentation ready for 9:30 next week.
Yes. As we leave, last question, Tasha.
We keep saying last question.
No, this is really the last one.
How is this episode longer than the other episodes that actually had an episode?
We had no content.
Nothing. And nothing. This is the most important question of the night.
We didn't let webcams stop us. We didn't let microphones or headphones stop us.
Nope. She put 2 AA batteries back into the other camera and no, Tasha, this is a serious question. Because we talked about a lot tonight. I think we should end on a serious question. Who loves orange soda?
I'm not doing this. Girl, you don't get it?
Siobhan, where were you?
Where was I?
And
Siobhan.
I'll be having a lot on my mind. Siobhan. Is it Michael? No.
Siobhan.
Is it Michael?
Oh, no, wait, don't cancel me.
Y'all have a good night. I don't care. I legitimately do not care how we end this episode. I'm leaving. I said, who loves orange soda? She said, I don't know. Michael? Who is Michael? Who is Michael?
Wait, tell me in the comments.
No. Siobhan, look at me. Siobhan, look at me. Don't nobody type it. Siobhan, who is Michael? Siobhan, who is Michael?
From the episode? From one of the episodes?
From Married at First Sight?
Siobhan!
Are you looking for context clues from the show?
Oh no!
Guys, tell me in the chat.
Nobody tell her she can come back next week and report her findings.
You're gonna have to. That's good. Make sure you look it up for next week.
In Tasha's.
End the show, Tasha. End it. End it before she finds out. End it.
Cancel me.
No.
End it.
Bye,
Tasha.
Siobhan, make sure you have your 15-second presentation ready for who it is.
I'm stressed out.
I cannot believe you.
Oh, she's close to moaning.
I love you, but I can't believe you.
Please. Asia.
Nobody type it.
Nobody
type it.
Jamal.
Nobody type it. Leave her alone. Nobody type it. Allow her to moan in peace.
And make sure you come back next week and you say who it was. Oh Lord. But anyway, I love you all. See you guys next week at 9:15. Bye, everybody. Asia, not you too. Oh my God.
Is it true?
We're very busy. Asia, I agree.
You are not busy.
Very busy. Very busy to remember the 90s.
Oh, Kel. That's what we're talking about. We going back to her story.
Y'all have a good week.
We got it, girl. It was a callback to the joke from. Oh. Lord. I love y'all. I'm a next week at 9:15. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Siobhan.